So, what have we got here? We have a Kmc Go Wax Chain and also the Kmc Go Wax Chain Wax, which has been developed in association with Squirt, which is good stuff. Okay, so this is a piece of the chain that I've shortened it by. It's a nice gold chain, which is lovely. So this is the old chain that we've taken off, and it's a bit battered. It's had a winter. Okay, and this is the bike it's on. Now, I've tried chain waxing before with my own brew of matte wax, so I've cleaned the chains off thoroughly and waxed them. Now unfortunately I've found that the wax wears off, particularly in wet conditions, after about a ride, which I'm not terribly happy with, and it's basically not usable. So I've decided, based on a trade show, to go for a pre-waxed chain, and this is it. Yep. It's gone straight into the bike, actually on new wheels, which I'll talk about in a minute, with a new cassette, and the shifting works fine. So why go wax? Well, cleanliness is supposed to be the idea. It's supposed to pick up less dirt, which you'd expect because it's not sticky in the same way that a normal lube is, particularly a wet lube. Also, it then should make your chain last longer because there's no grinding paste effectively that's been made up of the dirt, etc. What Kmc recommend is that on a road bike you maintain these chains every 250 kilometers, on a mountain bike around 100 kilometers. Maintenance really is just to wipe it down with a cloth, a dry cloth, and then apply the drip wax or the Go Wax that Kmc provide. Okay, what I'm going to do now is have a look at this Go Wax and apply some. Give it a shake. So what it says is to apply it along the inside of the chain. It says don't wipe it off, leave it on. So just keep going. Quite thick, this stuff. It says once round the inside. Hopefully I can see where the inside, where I started. A lot of excess going on the floor. That might be me being heavy-handed. There we are. There's where I finished. So leave it and see what happens. I'll leave it for a while. See how it goes. What's it say on the back of here? It says refreshment for wax chains for the switch to wax. It's a long-lasting, solvent-free dry lube that does not gather dirt. It prolongs the life of your drivetrain by reducing friction and chain suck, while improving shifting and reducing dry chain noise. Okay, so I'm going to see how this goes and report back. Although it's springtime now, just coming into spring, there's still a bit of dirt around on the roads and also a bit of muck around on the trails. Not totally dry, so hopefully we'll get a good representation. Okay, so what else is going on with this bike? This is my Genesis Quad Fur. It's one I built myself. It's a Quad Fur 50, the old style, with an 853 Reynolds tubing frame. It really does ride nicely. Not the quickest bike, but it rides lovely. I've got it set up here for winter road riding. I've used it as a gravel bike and I've used it for touring. It's pretty much does everything sort of bike. I've now built a set of wheels for it out of carbon, Pickering's Bikes logo on there, with, hopefully we can see it in there, DT Swiss 350 hubs with centre lock discs. There's the rear one. There we are. The freewheel sounds lovely, hope you can pick that up. And I've just put on an XT cassette. These have actually just gone straight on, no adjustments to the brakes, no adjustments to the derailleur, straight on to the setup I had with the previous wheels on it. Okay, coupled with the wheels I've got some Vittoria Torino 0 tyres with TPU tubes. It says they're tubeless ready. They were a bit of a sod to get on, but that tends to be the case with most tyres nowadays. Industry seems to have gone down the route of tyres are fit once with a load of sealant and then you leave them, and if you get a flat you either try and mend it or you go home, which I'm not terribly keen on, but I'm confident I can get them on and off. Okay, that's it for now. Hopefully I'll get back to you with some good news about chain waxing.